a freight train will. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Gravy drips in the southern drawl. Stories thick like the cypress tall. Radio rebels riding wild and free, shouting truths like a storm at sea. Hey, hey, can you feel that beat? Boots on the floor, fire in the heat. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Tells the dirt roads, whiskey skies that cut through the night like fireflies. Laughter echoes through the pines, two voices cross them county lines.
For a landing.
Damn.
Happy Saturday. Top of the morning, lad. I love that.
G'day, mate.
I love the accent of that actor in Gettysburg. That's walk. He's the Union side, but
Right?
he plays a great role. I think he ends up getting killed, because staying
No, that's
true,
what- that's
staying
what-
true to the story.
Yeah.
But he's central there in the movie, and it's he just has some funny quibs,
Right.
in that English kind of accent. It just cracks me up.
If you're wondering what I am putting in my mouth, it is out. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? My turn is wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
There
Not
we
to
go.
be mistaken with Alf.
No, not to be mistaken with Alf. No, these are. I'm just now trying them. I'm trying to cut back on my cigar consumption, and hopefully eventually cut it all out. But
Amen.
I don't want to get rid of the nicotine. It's really, really good for you. And I don't care what they say. Nicotine is non-addictive. Pure nicotine is non-addictive. It is not addictive. I hope we don't
What was
get
that again?
censored for that, but
Well, we're not on TikTok tonight, so
this is true.
You-
How many did I have the other night?
I don't know, but I think we were headed straight towards TikTok jail
Yeah.
in one 5-minute rant.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Ding, 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 ding. You sound like a pinball machine.
it's I don't know who's ultimately running TikTok, but we may have shot up to the top of the ladder on that one. It's like, well, we got a couple of knuckleheads in Georgia.
Yep.
They had their hand on the lever.
Yeah.
So, well, we're going to give them another chance.
Get the old shepherd's hook out there, getting ready to jerk us off stage.
Man, I was like, okay, one more shot. That'll be about enough, and this show will be over.
We
Yeah.
made it happen, though.
It's like, in the showbiz, the hook, or they just unplug your sound, It's like, you're out of here. Get off the stage.
Yeah. Oh,
The
they
guy
start
comes
playing
out.
the
Hey,
music.
appreciate you. Yeah, the music starts
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, hey, give it up. Give it up. Get off the stage.
Mid sentence.
It reminds me of that scene in Rocky where he goes and fights Hulk Hogan, and he's calling himself something else, and they're obviously
Sweet lips.
sweet.
Yeah.
And
Sweet.
the announcer comes out at the end and says, "Yeah, hey, all right, that's it, folks. That's it. Thank God," or something at the end.
Yeah.
Is like,
Thank God.
it's like, my gosh, because he was
All in the show.
he's throwing Stallone all over the place, and
beating the fool out of him.
he's like a rag doll.
Yeah.
It's like, this is supposed to be for charity, dude. Yeah, it's like, let's go,
Do it.
put on a good show,
That
man.
was hilarious.
And he picks him up.
Yeah. Slams him down.
The guy's like, my God, this is supposed to be like fun,
Yeah.
We're here for the kids. Things get out of control. But that happens every week at some kid's baseball, football game, or whatever. Now, it's supposed to be a game. We're talking about a game. We're not talking about practice. We're talking about game, or maybe it is a practice. And you got parents and referees.
Yeah, the parents are going at it in the stand.
I mean, we got fans and coaches now. I seen a video the other day. It was a coach and a referee, and the referee had his fist up like, "Let's go, man."
Go snuggle up. But the sad thing is, you've got these, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old kids out there playing football, and the parents in the stands are saying some nasty things about it. He can't play. Get him off the field. All these different things.
Oh, I know.
And it's crazy. Let them kids play.
Oh, hit him again, son.
I remember when I was young, we didn't have all the restrictions that they have today.
No.
At all. When I was a linebacker, I loved for them to throw the ball across the middle. Because you could catch somebody, midair a lot of times, and they never saw you coming.
Yeah.
And just drill somebody. You can't do that today.
A couple of
You get thrown out of the game.
And unfortunately nowadays it ends in gunfire. And there have been coaches and or parents killed at these events because, people are off the chain over a game. My gosh.
Yeah, and the weird thing is they made it, everybody gets a trophy now. It doesn't matter if you.
And for showing up and just being here, we've got this big trophy for you. Well, good job, son.
Well, one of them kids plays guard, tackle, and end. He sits on the end of the bench, guards the water tank, tackles anybody who gets near it.
And he gets a big floor trophy.
Yeah.
Stands about 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Come on down, water boy.
Yeah. Water boy.
They're telling all the stats of all the players, He had 12 home runs this year, 30 runs, batted in, stole 3 bases, blah, blah. Then you get down to water boy. And he didn't let a single Gatorade container get. He guarded it.
Everybody stayed hydrated.
Dude, I got to tell this story, man. Back, you would have been at the plant at this time.
Okay.
I won't give the guy's name. I will save him and spare him as a friend. But if he was ever to hear this, you did it, dude. Anyway, he was on the one of the softball teams. They had several at one time. But anyway, we're at work, and he was going to be playing after the game. I think he was leaving a little early because they had a 6 o'clock game or something.
Yeah,
so he gets the container, the Gatorade so-called container. Although at that time, I don't even know if it was Gatorade, it might have been Powerade, whatever.
So
over there underneath one of those machines that I ran was the nasty kind of oil filled, sticky water kind of thing where they had a water hose.
Yeah.
So he gets the mix and he puts it in the bottom of the Gatorade container. I'm sitting here watching this.
Filling it up with that water.
Well, yeah, but he grabs that old nasty hose, sticks it down in there and turns it on. The one that was covered in grit and grime and nasty and whatever else is on there. I mean, there's probably disease on there
from a quench tank. I mean, Lord.
He's got that laid down in there, and he goes and gets some ice, and he dumps the ice in there, and so I'm thinking surely he's not going to mix it up with that hose, but the hose is too weak. So he gets he takes the hose, turns the water off, throws it back in the muck that it came out of,
Right.
and he takes this part of his arm
and start. Wow.
Dude, he's been at work sweating all day. And I'm going, what are you doing?
And he's elbowed deep.
He goes,
Gatorade.
he said, my job tonight was to get the Gatorade. I said, my God, you're not taking that to the game. Oh, yeah, they'll never know the difference.
Goodness gracious. I probably drank some of that. Wow.
I'll tell you offline who that was.
Wow.
That I couldn't believe it. I was like, come on, man. You can't do that. You can't use that water. You can't use that nasty hose. It down in it. You can't use your arm.
But you know,
But
we grew up drinking out of garden hoses.
Yeah, but not that nasty garden.
Yeah, not that nasty.
We had one of those that were burning in the sunshine, laid there.
Yeah.
We didn't roll them back up like we're supposed to.
Have you ever stuck your lips up to the first water that comes out of there on about a 95-degree day?
Scald your tongue.
Oh my gosh, man! I burnt my lips a couple times as a kid.
Or you got one of those handles on the end. You're trying not to blow your tongue through the back of your mouth from the force. You're just trying to get, and you never quite got it, and then you would end up hitting it too hard.
Hey, I will tell you what. This is no joke.
Oh my God!
When I was a kid, my father was bush hogging a part where we had a garden. It had grown up, over the spring and everything. Before we planted anyway. He was bush hogging all that out. Well, for some reason, I don't know why, there was a cross tie nail for the railroad. You know what I'm talking about? One of them big spikes.
Oh yeah.
It was out in that area. I don't know. I probably did it. Stick something down. Well, I was up next to the house, and I decided I wanted to drink water. Well, the faucet was about that far off the ground, so you basically had to lay down, on your belly, and get a drink of water. So I turned that thing on, and as I went down to get a drink of water, he hit that thing with the bush hog, and it came out from under it and stuck in the side of the house about that far above my head. Bam! Right, and oh my Lord, that could have killed me. It would have killed me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I never drank out of that particular outdoor faucet ever again. After that was wild.
That's a show in itself. Bush hogging and death defying.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of bush hog stories out there. I never ran one, but everybody who's bush hogged, they have a story to tell. At least one where they hit something and something went crazy. That's why when I see them on the side of the road, I don't even like going by them.
Yeah.
I do not like even
that's
going by
them. The good guys that really know what they're doing will turn the blade off or lift it up, where it can't hit.
Most people, they don't care. They just roll on baby 18-wheeler. They don't care.
Yeah. But I want to tell you the saddest thing that ever happened to me bush hogging is I ran over a rabbit den. And I don't know how many were in there, but none of them lived. They just chopped them up.
You were the rabbit killer?
I was.
Oh,
I was.
I'm glad there were no kids around.
See, I used to rabbit hunt. I didn't have a problem shooting a rabbit.
Yeah.
But when I realized what I'd done, I started crying.
Man.
It broke my heart.
I'm glad there was no little kids around.
Huh?
I'm glad there were no little kids to see that.
Well, I was a little kid.
Well, I know, but I
was
other
about
than you.
9 years old.
You killed the rabbit.
Yeah. I killed the rabbit.
Rabbits.
What have I done?
Oh, God, forgive me. I've killed all the rabbits in the kingdom. That's what it would have felt like.
Oh, man. Yeah. It was a different time back then. Different time.
Nowadays, they'd probably come after you, get arrested.
Yeah. What's the group that the 3 letters?
PETA.
ASPCA or something like that. PETA.
Yeah, they'd have been wanted posters with your face.
I'm surprised they don't have it up anyway.
The rabbit killer.
Yeah.
He killed a den of rabbits.
Lord of the Wabbits. Wow.
Oh man, did you tell anybody what happened, or did you just never tell anybody like that?
I did. That memory just popped in my mind. I'm really surprised. But you said everybody's got. I've hit some things. I've run over logs and just, mangled the blade up, and they got 2 blades in there. Some of them even have 3.
Oh yeah, rotating, man. They'll sling some wood and rock and
my
everything else,
They'll
man.
cut it up.
I
And
mean,
you chopping blades on there when you start running through brush and stuff, it just eats it up.
yeah.
And today they're even stronger.
I was mowing my backyard one time, push mower, not a huge one, and all of a sudden rocks started hitting my mower. I mean, one of them put a dent in it, and I'm like, whoa! And I stopped the mower and I look at my neighbor. He's basically mowing a rock pile. It's like an area where he had a bunch of rocks he'd pulled from the rest of the property and placed
he's
there.
slinging them at you.
Yeah, he's just running over them. I mean, like, because there's little pieces of grass sticking up. But, dude, he's zinging rocks everywhere. I'm surprised the blade didn't survive it.
Wow.
I had to abandon. It was like incoming missiles, man. I just ran around the side of the house. I waited till I hear him stop. I mean, I'm like, what the? I mean, he was old. I mean, he was a veteran. I think, I don't know if he was drinking that day or what, man, but he was mowing rocks. That's all I can say, man. There was no grass in there.
He wasn't kicking rocks. He was mowing.
I had to go around the yard and pick up rocks for 20 minutes, man. I didn't want to sling.
Right.
Man.
Hey, listen, I want to send a shout out to all the people that are going to lose fingers today.
Well, yeah.
This might be the last weekend that a lot of you have 10.
The fireworks.
Be careful out there, folks.
Little fingers, be careful.
Be careful.
Fuses do go fast. These are explosives. They're not toys. They're not little games.
Oh, but man,
They will blow up a mailbox.
Man,
some
we
of
used to
them.
have fun with them things. Bottle rockets, shooting them at each
And
other.
just remember, the best of firework can be packed wrong, and it may attack you.
It can.
They'll flip over sideways. The rocket will go up and turn sideways and come at you or your kids or pets.
And if you're shooting, hey, have you ever held a bottle rocket, and aimed it and
you
shot
damn
it?
right I have.
Right. Well, the big long ones,
I've done that too.
all right, make sure and turn your head away when you do that. You're gonna get burned up your arm you're gonna have some hair loss, put it that way, if you don't have a long sleeve shirt on.
If you are at a place where some redneck wife beater t-shirt wearing kind of dude is out there, one doing the fireworks show, and you hear him say, well, I don't know how this one works, you better flee.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Angry Conservative 1981, happy Freedom Day to you too as well.
Yes.
God bless you, man. Happy for it.
Hey, listen, I have a question for you. You've heard of a wife beater, the tank, tank top, call it a wife beater. What do you call it if a really skinny guy, with no muscles has one of them things on?
You call him Switchblade because that's what he looks like.
The wife intimidator.
The wife. There used to be a guy that wrestled here locally, and he used to come on the show. Yeah. They had a wrestling show, and he would come on with that type of shirt on. His nickname was Switchblade. That's where I guess his arms were this big around, and he'd be up there flexing, talking bad, like, yeah, come on down the studio, and I'll knock you all around like a rag doll. I'm thinking, man, I've seen small kids that could have wiped the floor with this guy, but he thought he was bad. He was from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And anyway, he went by the name Switchblade. Dude, he couldn't have.
Did you ever do any wrestling?
Which kind?
Like school wrestling, like wrestling.
I think we all had to do that a little bit, but I was never on the wrestling team.
I
just didn't really want to grab people in that close quarters.
I
never really wanted to do that.
My middle son and youngest son, David and Hunter, both of them were state champs.
Yeah.
In wrestling. I got kicked off the wrestling team.
Lord knows why.
I did whatever it takes to win. And, it wasn't MMA back then, but that's the way I treated it.
There's a local pastor. He was on a 2-time state champion. Ringo, they used to have, I don't know if they still do, Ringo had amazing wrestling, but they always wrestled teams from out of the area, and they all got scabies and stuff, man, because they would just nasty, man. It was horrible, man.
That's not good.
That happened more than once, man.
Hey, I remember, talking about that. I remember being on Dizzy Dean baseball.
Dizzy Dean.
I was on a select team, It was before it was really called a select team, but we were selected, like all stars.
Yeah.
We went and played a team up in New Salem, Lookout Mountain.
New Salem, know it well. There's Old Salem as well.
Yeah. The ball field didn't have a fence.
Right.
The fence was the woods.
Or the cliff.
No, it wasn't on a cliff, fortunately. But the pitcher, now here I am, this is 11, 12-year-olds. All right. The pitcher had a full beard.
Bruce Sutter.
Had a full beard. And we won. I had 3 hits that went into the woods. And if it went into the woods, it wasn't a home run. You got a double. That was it. Crazy.
Was the guy have a chew tobacco in his mouth?
Oh, all of them did. I was chewing tobacco back then. But yeah,
I'm just thinking of like Bruce Sutter, the big old Civil War era beard.
Oh, he had this kid had a beard. I am not joking. 12 years old. So he said.
He
probably drove himself there.
I
even had a kid somewhere,
I know how that works. Reminds me of the movie Ladybug, Rodney Dangerfield, where he gets the young son of his girlfriend to dress as a girl.
Yeah.
So that she can help his woefully bad soccer team do better.
Yeah.
I went to the movies and saw that. It was a really funny movie. I don't know if Rodney Dangerfield did more than 1 or 2 movies.
He did a few.
But that was funny, dude. Dude's trying his best not to get busted by the mom and the league and everybody else, you know. And the kid don't want to do it. The only reason he does it because he wants to be close to a girl that he's attracted to.
Right.
Who's on the team,
Did you see the one where he went to college, where his son went to college?
Oh, yeah, back to school.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one that...
He did the dive, where he hit the different
boards,
and I forget what they call it.
That's the one that Sam Kinison was in, you know?
Yeah.
Say it!
Yeah, he was one of the professors.
My God. And a school that had Sam Kinison as a professor, I want to go there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You're talking about a party school.
Yeah,
Sam Kinison. What the heck would he teach? Crazy 101.
History. He taught history, and all the history he taught was about the Vietnam War. That was it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I had a wild high school teacher. Well, I had a wild, we called it junior high back then, Mr. Cool. You didn't think about it back in the day, but I noticed every day all the girls were surrounding his desk.
Right.
And he just held court. And I was like, why are they so close to him? And I thought him to be a stoner. I'm pretty sure he had the whole stone thing going, which was big in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
But it just makes you wonder now as I look back. I'm just wondering if there was something else going on there.
Who knows?
Used to, you went to school, your teachers, you hated them. A lot of them. But
we did some dirty jokes on some of our teachers. Oh, my goodness. We had one, I might have told you this. We had one teacher. God love her. Her name was
we had to ask for a lot of forgiveness, too.
Oh, yeah. But this lady's name was Miss Swafford. She was a science teacher, but she wore hearing aids. Well, just about every day, somebody would get up under her desk and sit there. And she'd start teaching, and they would start going. And she'd start adjusting her hearing aids. And then eventually she'd have to leave the room, they'd get the pitch real high, And anyway, it was mean.
There was a teacher in junior high, and she was really a nice lady. I wasn't involved. I swear I wasn't. There were some guys. It was as old as sin itself, putting the tack in the teacher's chair.
Yeah.
Well, she was an older lady, but she was also a lady of a little bit of size.
Didn't even notice it, bro.
She didn't notice it for a while. It's like she sat there, and everybody they're ready to laugh, and it didn't work. And they're like, she's not even.
Gets up and it's stuck in her rear end.
Well, after a few minutes, it was like she noticed a little bit of tingling or something,
Yeah.
And when she realized what had happened, boy, Well, the laughter ended because she went down the hall and got the principal,
Oh yeah.
who came down and waylaid the class with threats of all kinds of things against them for an attack on a teacher, you know.
Well, that's when you have to stand together in unity. Nobody says a word.
Say, we don't know what you're talking about.
And remember, snitches get stitches. You know,
And you're looking at some kid named,
say something.
Some kid that always rats everybody out. You're looking at him like, don't
Yeah.
say a word.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a name, but it would always be a kid that had the pocket protector, or, the pin.
Poindexter.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
When I was in, I think it was fifth grade, sixth grade, maybe anyway. we were bad. It was one of those, I usually come prepared, but I don't know. I got to where it was the first class of the day.
Yeah.
It was homeroom, but it was also the first class of the day. We come unprepared. There's a group of about 5 of us. No pencil, no pen, no paper, no nothing. There was a kid that came with a thing that had that much paper in it.
Yeah.
He's got like
big notebook.
I mean, he's got like 5 of those things, the binder notebook.
Yeah.
We say, hey man, can we borrow?
Piece of paper.
Yeah, and a pencil just for the class. And he would guard it like he was guarding food and say, no, you should have brought your own. You should have been prepared. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
But that brought him.
Still didn't stop us from taking it.
No, I'm like, we're getting paper, okay, dude. You got more than every kid needs in the school.
Yeah. If you want to keep your fingers.
And he would say, I'm going to tell the teacher. Tell him. I don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So a friend of mine, we only went to school one semester together, and I think he got kicked out of the school. He was sent back to Rossville.
Wow.
He was a Rossville kid who came over to Lakeview, dude.
Sent back to Rossville.
My best friend growing up, like my brother, man. The dude was in the class. We had one class together. And the teacher had went out of the room, and he was going to try to scare the girls. So back then we had to carry books, dude. You know how it was, big, heavy books.
Yeah.
Pardon me, congested. So he takes the book and he slings it, without saying anything. He's in the back of the room. So when this thing lands, and those rooms always had an echo.
Oh yeah.
So he was just trying to scare kids, girls mainly, because that's who you were trying to, do something.
Yeah. You think you're impressed.
Well, there was a mistake. About the time he let go of it, and I'm sitting here, he's on the other side of the room. I'm sitting here going, wow. I can see out the door. He can't. The teacher, she was going to the teacher's lounge.
Right.
She spun around, though. She must have forgot something. She comes back in the door. The book narrowly misses her head. And it lands. And then it still scared everybody. And she looked right back. It was like the flame of fury, man, on that dude. She went and got him by the collar, straight to the principal's office.
Ear. Come with me, young man.
Oh, man. It was not pretty. Because I was like, I couldn't say that. But I was like, stop. It was too late. It's in the air. It's like slow motion. This book just flying through the air, and the teacher coming in. I could see her face. I was like, oh, man, not good. Not good at all.
Did you ever have any classes with upperclassmen?
A couple times, yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name, but I was going to Ooltewah.
A what?
Middle. Ooltewah.
Oh, Ooltewah. I thought you said Ooltewah.
Ooltewah.
What is that?
And I believe it was, I was 7th grade, 8th grade, something like that. But anyway.
The triple Indy.
The triple Indy.
Right.
Yeah, that's right,
That's
Broski.
right, Broski.
Good to see you, Broski. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, a kid was trying, he said that I had his book, and it was a history book or science book or something. I said, no, I don't have your book. And he said, yeah, you're going to give me that book. And I said, all right, I picked it up. And when he went to get it, I hit him right in the throat with it. Bam! And he sat down. I mean, I thought I'd busted his Adam's apple or something. I hit him pretty hard with that thing in the throat.
He probably thought you did too.
I got in a lot of trouble over that.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, he had to go to the hospital and all that.
The hospital, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, man, not good.
Yeah. He never messed with me anymore after that, though.
Needless to say, he wanted to save his throat.
Yeah.
I had a, when
I
we,
was the new kid. I was the new
well, they
kid
had to
a lot.
try you out.
Oh, yeah. Everybody had to try me out.
I was going down a hallway, and it was just back in the day. I don't know if they still do this crap. Well, you can't even get them now. I mean, you can, but they don't make them. They take the pennies, and they would sling them down the hallway and hit people in the head with them.
Yeah.
Well, they did me like that one time. They hit me in the head. It hurt, but it kind of glanced me. It wasn't a direct blow. It hit the side of my head.
Yeah.
And it bounced off of me, and there was an upperclassman, Letterman football player, big guy, lineman kind of dude. He was talking to a girl next to the lockers. It bounced off my head and hit him right below the eye, dude.
Oh, wow.
He looked down there. He said, dude, like all of his football buddies, they grabbed this kid up, dragged him down there. He's holding him by his throat up on the lockers. He goes, you want to hit people with a penny? You want to hit? Let's show you what that feels like. And all of his buddies, he gets them to just hit him in the head with pennies, man. They're just zinging him.
Wow.
And so then it was the greatest thing that happened for me. He's like, because I was kind of in it, because I'm just sitting there, I got surrounded by all this, Yeah. And he's like, you leave Cordell alone, and you pass the word. Nobody ever hit him again. Or we're all going to come after you.
Wow.
The whole football team.
Let's go.
Oh, my God, man. It was like the grace of God. I never had to worry about anything anymore.
They had you back.
They gave me they nodded me, man.
That's good.
I was always blessed like that, man. God always took care of me. Not that I would have stood up for myself, but I didn't have time. He took care of it. Like, I was like, cool. That's all good.
I remember in school there were always the cliques. You had
the preppy clique,
the preppies, the stoners, the hoods, always
smokers corner.
Yeah, always. I was not in a clique. I was in all of them. I mean, I was friends with everybody. I didn't have a particular clique. There's about 5 of us up that way. And I had a lot of fun.
Well, sure, you're over here hearing the stoners talk about the preppies, and you're like, yeah, boy, they suck.
While you're dressed like a preppy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then you go over the preppy crowd, and they're like, you're a bunch of loser stoners over there. And you're like, oh, yeah, they're a bunch of dope heads.
You smell like weed.
Dude, we went to school at the coolest time.
We did.
You had smokers' corner where teachers and students alike would smoke. The teachers would say, come out and say, get somebody bum me. I need to bum a cigarette.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it was amazing. I mean, to go by there in the high school, to go by that and look at that scene. Today, they'd pull their hair out. They would explode in anger if a kid smokes, much less a teacher.
With a kid.
With a kid. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine? I can't believe you were doing that. You're leading a kid down the wrong path. Man, it was just a different time, dude. It really was. We'll never see that time again.
No, we grew up in a good time.
Even at work.
I say it's a good time. We were kind of crazy.
When I got out of school at work, when I first went to the synthetic,
yeah,
they smoked on the job. Yeah. They didn't have smoking areas.
Yeah,
they smoked right there. And every day you'd hear somebody say, we'll start the lineup. I got to take a smoke first or something, I mean, it was even the bosses be like, anybody got any smokes? Yep. Everybody smoked. I didn't smoke. I mean, I did some cigars at one time. I smoked cigar on the job. Big old fat cigars, man, on the job. Smoke waffling across the department.
Yeah. Can't do that anymore.
You'd be in the bathroom, you go in there, there'd be smoke.
Everywhere.
Now they got smoke detectors around plants to make sure you're not smoking in the bathroom. Yeah. With a camera.
We used to find places to hide and smoke.
And then they went to smoking areas, which was the worst thing because now you couldn't find the people. Where are they at? Well, they're out in Smoker's Corner,
Well, you knew where they were.
Well, yeah, but they were always off the job.
They were on the job. That was it.
Chain smokers were always out there.
Yeah.
And then they made it where you can't have no smokes at all, which is even worse because you got people jonesing for a smoke. They hate going 12 hours. So now they're going to have a bad attitude for part of the shift.
Exactly.
I need a cigarette.
I'm dying for a cigarette. Yeah.
What was your cigarette of choice?
Marlboro,
man. Yeah.
I love Marlboro.
So you wasn't a Salem guy?
No, I wasn't a menthol man.
Did you tear the bottom of your cigarette pack with that little hole instead of the normal top? You got them people, they would do that. They would just tear the bottom of the
I
bottom
always
of it.
bought the box.
They always bought the box.
Yep, I always bought the box, and I'd turn one cigarette upside down, and that was the last cigarette to come out of the pack. If bad luck, if anybody got the upside down cigarette.
I never heard that before in my
it's
life.
great. White lighters. You never carried a white lighter.
Why?
It was bad luck.
I never heard that either.
Bad luck.
I wasn't really a smoker,
Well, these are stupid things.
but I just think it's funny.
I remember, they started coming out with.
What was a pack of cigarettes cost wise back then?
I guess when I started smoking, they were $1,
$1, okay.
maybe 75.
If you bought them by a carton, they were probably cheaper.
Oh yeah.
50 cents a pack.
I remember my grandfather used to go to North Carolina. That they were really cheap in North Carolina. He'd drive his truck up to North Carolina and fill the entire back of the truck up with cartons of cigarettes and bring them back and sell them.
I know some people do that. You can get beer cheaper up there too. Some beer.
Yep.
Was you a dipper? Did you carry the Skull or the
I did.
Timberland or whatever it was?
Skull and then Copenhagen.
Copenhagen, yeah, it was big. You get them the sleeves of 5 or 6,
Yeah.
It was really cheap at one time. I remember you could get 5 of them cans for like $1.
Wasn't much.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Then they got wise to that.
And then one can became $1 and then $2, and then the sleeve was $20. Anyway, I guess when I was 19, I quit chewing and dipping altogether, and then I started smoking shortly after that. But I had the dentist told me I had the beginning stages of gum cancer,
Yeah.
and he showed me pictures of people that had gum cancer and what the after effects were, and I was like, nah, I don't want that. So I quit.
Yeah.
Now I wish they'd show me some pictures of lungs and all that stuff, but
My daddy always wore button-down shirts, and I mean, he worked. I get it, probably a work shirt, but really the main reason was for the pocket, man, for his pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
He never had a shirt that didn't have a pocket on it.
I used
Nowadays,
to roll 'em
most shirts don't have a pocket.
I used to roll them up in my sleeve.
You had the old, what was the James Dean look? Had it
Yeah.
rolled up in a.
Or put them in your sock. Carried them in my sock before.
Was our friend? I don't mind saying his name because he did it. He would. You knew him well. One of the leaders at Synthetic. They weren't supposed to come out to smoking areas and smoke, but he would. What was his name? Real tall, awesome guy.
Danny Eggleston.
Danny Eggleston. I knew you'd remember.
Man,
He would
I
come
love
out,
Danny.
put that big long leg up on top of a chair, get his socks out of his cigarettes out of his socks.
Yep.
Yeah, I can remember seeing that many times.
Danny was. Me and Danny got along really, really.
I remember
well. He
that.
really liked me, and he got me out of a lot of stuff.
I remember he come out to smoking area once, and he's sitting there talking to I think a lady from Bosnia.
Yeah.
And she's giving him a hard time about something, and he's trying to give her the political spiel. Well, the business reason for this, how they would do. It may be all be true, but to her, a worker on the floor,
Yeah, it was like
she's not buying it. She's not buying it. She don't like it.
Yeah.
So he keeps saying it. She keeps arguing, and at one point, he crashed his fist out on the table. I mean, he got hot. So I think she went and told on him.
Yeah.
I think he quit coming to the smokers area for a while after that. He lost his temper.
I've seen Danny lose his temper. But one of the funniest things when I was leading the lean events there for a while,
I remember that.
I used to have to go give reports to the governing body. I forget who
Probably Karen
the
was one of them.
supreme manager. Who was the big guy? He was kind of short, redheaded,
Man, I don't remember that.
older guy. I can't remember his name, but him and Joe, Dana, I believe. Anyway, all of them, would be in here. And for some reason, when I would start to talk, I'd freeze. I'd freeze up. I don't know what it was, but Danny said he could see the blood leave my face. I just turned
Wow.
white. And Danny would grab a hold of me and he'd say, I got it from here.
I'll take over from here, son.
You know, I wasn't in my element at that time.
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't used to speaking, you know, with authority, you know, and things like that.
Well, you know, legendary story out of the final meeting, you know, the end was the guy, you know, they always had a rule there. If your phone went off, when phones started becoming a thing,
Yeah.
if your phone went off, you had to sing, and he sung something they didn't like.
Take this job and shove it.
And that was the end of his job.
Yeah.
A lot of people were angry about that.
Yeah.
They were mad that they did him that way.
Oh,
It was all done in a joke, but they said he went
a little too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that happened at that place that you know, well, never mind. Water under the bridge, no need to talk about it.
But yeah, it was.
But I did love Danny. Danny was a great guy.
Great guy.
Good guy.
My wife just thought the world of him.
Yeah, and you know, there was some other things that went on there. You know, I got fired from there by somebody when they took over the labs, and
all those experiences make you who you are today, though. I mean, think about it.
Well, it's true. That's true.
I mean, you had to go down that journey to be where you're at today.
No, I agree. There was a fellow that was over him. Yeah, it was over all of them, and I can't remember his last name. Was Brown, I think. I'm not sure. Joe. Anyway, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he and I really got along well together. I did a lot of work, special work for him.
Yeah. And
he had went to a different plant for a few months. When he came back, he wanted to know where I was at. And he was told that I'd been fired for, it was attendance is what it was. And what it was I was coming in at weird hours and doing so many different things. And this person wanted to get rid of me. And that's what he used to get rid of me, you know, was attendance. And anyway, he was told that he had better have me back there within the week. And I got a phone call. Wanted to know if I wanted my job back. And at that point, I realized I had a little leverage.
Yeah.
And so I negotiated, you know, my deal to come back. And I did. I came back. But shortly thereafter, you know, I started having a lot of health issues and things of that nature. But anyway, good times, man. Good times.
The best of times, the worst of times, I guess you would say.
Yeah, you could say.
I mean,
you could say.
I think it's like that in industry, man. You get any job, really. You can think of times. I mean, because if you have a great situation, it only takes one move of one person sometimes to disrupt that whole environment.
Yeah.
You could work in an office, and if the office staff are really together, it's the best thing.
Oh, I agree.
You get one snake that comes in, it turns it toxic.
Were you part of the Cobra program?
I was never officially part of it.
Do you know that 2 months before they started that, in a meeting, you know, with the lean people, the Kaizen things, I brought up because I used to be in printing.
Yeah.
And, you know, we, on a web press, you have these huge rolls of paper, you know, that go through and then they're cut, folded, and all that stuff comes out finished product. Well, I said, why couldn't we take and extrude, you know, go through the tension, elongation, all that good stuff, bring it out into a sheet, then take that, put it on a beamer and, you know, cut it that way. And they said, that'll never work. That'll never work. I mean, I was told over and over again, that'll never work. And then lo and behold, 2 months later, the Cobra program pops up. And I was excluded from it. Wasn't allowed to go anywhere near it. I mean, I was told specifically, do not cross that barrier.
Yeah.
And that put a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, I was never allowed to be a part of it. I helped supervise the running of it.
Right. And there were a lot of issues with it.
They got the one side good, the other side they didn't get good. But another company took that same thing and the knowledge when we split, and I heard they made it work. So,
And another thing idea that I had was, in the reclaim area, where they used to chop all the old stuff up and then melt it down again, make pellets out of it. I said, why? It's going through a melting process. Why not make a die and extrude 2x4s and cut them? And you can use those for different things. That'll never work. Well, guess what? What do you think Trex is?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was 10 years before Trex came out.
Yeah. Remember they used to make all the different things.
Every time my ships come in, I've been waiting at the airport. You know what I mean?
Somebody goes, I have an idea.
Yeah. I used to walk around with a light bulb over my head, it seemed like. But anyway, Broski, how you been, brother? A long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I hope transition's going well, all that good stuff.
I know he's very busy. He's got his SIN card.
Well,
the official Canadian.
Yes, I'm glad.
I mean, a lot of people here have their SIN card. They've tapped out on it.
It's the social identity number, right?
Something like that. Whatever it's called, but it's SIN for acronym. SIN. SIN.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here carrying a big SIN card. They like they used to carry the old boom boxes. You see them walking around with their SIN card.
Mine's in a backpack.
Back.
Yeah. Toted around.
I will go back to technology we were talking about in the previous show, knowledge and everything. It's still amazing to me that we haven't progressed a little bit more in that area, because we were told at one time you would never scan your groceries again. That's still not happened. We were told you would never take a card out of your pocket so you don't expose the numbers or whatever. That technology has not really went forward either. I'm a little bit surprised at that. They were supposed to be trawling it at airports. You still have to punch in an approval, but you don't have to pull your card out. You don't pull your wallet out. It will detect it. You get within so much feet. It's there. And
that technology is there. It's just dangerous. I mean, people have scanners. If you don't have a particular type of wallet, people can walk around, put a scanner up next to your butt and scan your cards. I mean, it's possible for them to do that. There are a lot of,
but they can still do that. Why? I mean, even if you don't use the technology, they can still do that.
Yeah.
So why not use it?
Well, they're going to go to either a chip.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm saying,
and it's coming. They're already doing it in Europe. They're already done it.
But I was surprised they didn't make that more like. I mean, to me, like you push a buggy up to the scanner. Actually, I think the buggy itself should be the scanner. It's sending everything, and for that buggy, everything's in that buggy. It's already totaled and everything waiting on you at the front. As you add stuff, if you pull something out, you just push the buggy in, and it gives you the total, puts down everything you've gotten. You pay, then you go to a bagging process.
Well, they're going to, and I'm surprised they're not, more out there, but refrigerators that they keep stock. They keep an inventory of what you have.
Yeah.
And when you run out of something, they call and order it for you.
Yeah.
And it's delivered to you. And, it's going to get more and more and more like that.
The drone coming in with a beer.
Well, I can't wait till the drones start flying around. Talk about target practice.
The swarm of drones coming across the city.
Yeah.
Carrying your chicken biscuit, your
12 gauge with buckshot in it. See what happens to them. People are going to be doing that.
Well, I'm sure. Maybe even the people that order this stuff, because
possibility. Hey.
As it's taking back off, hey, let's have some fun.
Yeah,
they're already approved in all major cities, for up to so much height and
so
distance.
many pounds.
They're going to get to where they can do more. Be some big drones flying around.
Yeah,
Look like an osprey up there. Wow.
There are some big ones.
Wind flying down. Here comes your thing.
Hey, they've got those little robot things, go down the sidewalk in the cities, and bring you.
Well, they go down the road.
Yeah.
They've got the
Automated
pizza
cars.
delivery, and I think Amazon's trawling some and others.
Are you going to try out one of them flying cars whenever they
No,
get going? I can't wait. I've got
I'm
to
out.
have one.
I don't want to do that. I don't like heights, man.
It's not the height that bothers me. It's that sudden stop on the
Yeah.
way down. That's what bothers me.
I-
I've never been afraid. That's always been one of my problems. I'm not scared of anything. And when you're not scared of anything, and you're an alcoholic, you're an adrenaline junkie.
I'm
Reason
still
why my body's in
I'm
shape.
still just tortured by the thought of that bungee group that threw the girl over the bridge
That-
without nothing on.
I haven't been able to find that video. They must have scrubbed it.
It was played heavily there for a while.
That's still just dumbfounded me.
I don't know if I can, man. Let's see if we can pull that up in the moment or two we have left.
What do you mean, a moment or two? Has
Well,
it already been an hour?
It's close.
Holy smokes!
I think it was in Brazil. She was 21 years old, Maria Eduarda Rodriguez de Freitas. She was thrown from a bridge of 130 feet from the Ponto do Esqueleto or Skeleton Bridge.
Was it into water or was it? I
I don't know what was. It was a abandoned railway bridge. It was this year, June 13th. 3 employees. I thought it was 3 employees picked her up. Bystanders shouting the rope was not secure. Let me see if I can get you the video.
Threw her.
Let's see if I can.
Is she screaming? I mean,
No, because she didn't realize it wasn't. This is just a steal of before they're picking her up. This is they're showing that it's not attached. And see, they pick her up. She's straight up down. They pick her up like Superman or something and throw her off. And you can see here, that's what it's showing right here, is that cord is
it's
not attached.
attached.
She got the helmet on,
That didn't help any.
and they throw her off this bridge. They're on the bridge right here.
Wow.
Let's see if I can find the video.
I don't want to see it.
It's horrible, man.
I don't want to see it. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. But it is what it is.
I mean, there's crazy people out there, man. They do stupid stuff.
I've been there. I've been there.
Happy Freedom Day. I like the way he put that. Happy Freedom Day. That's right.
It is.
Be
250.
careful. Be careful with the fireworks. Don't
Yeah.
get too drunk. Don't get too drunk with the fireworks.
Better yet, just don't get drunk.
Watch the storms. There may still be pop-up storms in this heat we're having.
Yeah.
That one yesterday was a doozy, man. What amount of rain. I've never seen my street flooded out like that at the end.
Well, it was crazy.
Car in the ditch. Tree down.
It's crazy.
Crazy stuff, man. And we really the whole
And that was
southeast.
just a local downpour.
The whole southeast got hammered in different places with Jeremy's. He got a message his power was off again.
Wow.
He lost all of his foodstuffs a week and a half ago because it was out for so long.
Wow.
That's the one that hit Chickamauga that we've never really recovered from here for the Wi-Fi.
Right.
We're getting there, but it's not there yet. I'm telling you, man, those straight line winds they're bad news.
So that's why I really like the way my neighborhood is. Everything's underground. All your cable, all your power, everything's underground.
Well, we just don't live in a nice area. I mean, we're not up on the ridge. We're down here in the valley, man. We're on the poor side of the tracks, man.
Would you call that low life or?
You're a ridge runner. We're down here in the hole, down in the hole, nowhere to go.
Oh my goodness.
We're just poor, man. They're like they talk about putting anything underground around here. It ain't power.
You talking about bodies when that happens?
I mean, I'm sorry.
Hey, they still
They still find wooden sewer pipes and stuff in this area.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I think they've replaced most of them, but I think they still find the oldest crap you can find. Like it's pretty bad.
1800s. Have you ever heard of Tartaria or Tartaria?
No, I don't think I have.
I was watching this thing. It's about a civilization that they say was here before we were.
Okay.
And that all of these constructions, they think, these particular people think that we've had 1,000 years of history erased that they just took away. They just took it away. You've got all of these buildings that were supposedly built in the dark ages that we can't even reproduce today.
I don't know.
It's really, it's just really, it was really interesting when they start, putting all these things together. Who knows? Who knows?
Either that or some good drugs.
That's a possibility too.
Saw
a guy the other day. He said, "I'm a turtle." And, really?
Did he have a shell?
No, he had a hood on. All that stuff.
A Ninja Turtle?
No, he was a big fat turtle. A tubby turtle.
I'm a turtle. Tubby
turtle.
Oh man, we just came up with a good marketing idea.
There you go. The Tubby Turtle collection.
Make your tubby kid feel better. Get the Tubby Turtle. Now your friend, and they talk to each other.
Chubby Turtle.
And the Chubby Turtle could say,
"Chubby and Tubby.
It's okay to be fat." And I'm not putting down anybody that is. I think lose weight. But think about it. The emotional support Tubby Turtle.
There you go.
Oh, man. Marketing.
I believe we could make millions. If a man can sell a rock and make millions as a pet rock.
Well, we was talking about marriage going downhill. I mean, marriages are going to continue because now they're going to have the robotic girlfriend or whatever they are.
They already have them out there. And
they'll be programmed in to be the supposedly perfect mate.
Well, that
hangout, whatever you want to say.
China's already doing that. China's saying that they've got robots that will always love you, never turn their back on you. All of these different things. They'll be your best friend, your lover. They'll do all of this stuff.
Never backtalk, never be mad.
Nope.
Never not be
until their programming
in the whatever. I mean,
they go off and rip your arms off, beat you to death with one of your arms. Die. Like, human scum.
I'm in control here. No, you're not. We take over. Yeah. Wow. All of a sudden, they flip a switch, and all these peaceful, supposed co-creations,
robot,
they turn into an army. Have you seen that video?
We've had movies made about it.
Well, we have. Yul Brynner was in one where he goes nuts.
Yeah, Westworld.
Have you seen the new video that show Chinese kids? Where in between lessons they do these exercises at their desk. It's like just to constantly keep them moving, keep them occupied.
Good.
They're not allowed to be kids, man. It's like but it's weird to have to
turn them into ninjas early.
Well, the Chinese army.
Hey.
Well, folks, that's about got us right there, man. We're at an hour.
Wow.
It's one of the fastest hours on the internet.
It really is.
For us, anyway. For you, that might be hard.
It could be.
And we have a new slogan for the show. A couple of them. What was that one, Paul?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
I had it on my phone. I can't commit that. I have short term.
We're going to start.
Call me 10-second Tom. I can't remember.
We put one on the show, and I can't remember. It was from the kingdom to the country or something like that. We're going to have to memorize them.
Yeah.
Where laughter meets the Lord, and we had a couple of them.
Country wisdom, kingdom vision.
That's it. That was a good one.
Serving jokes, justice, Jesus.
So we had a few we were trying out for size for the show, a little tagline to help you remember. But anyway, that's the Biscuit Boy and Cornbread Man morning show.
We'll laugh with you and call you out if we need to.
Well, we can do that. Or the Cornbread Man and Biscuit Boy morning show. Every Saturday right here, 8:30 a.m. Eastern daylight or standard time, however you want to say
However
that.
you want to say it.
Thanks, AC. You're probably gone busy doing your broadcast today. Thanks for stopping by, though. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
thank you all.
If you're on Rumble, give Angry Conservative 1981 a follow, please. You won't be disappointed.
Nope.
An Ohio transplant that lives in the great state of Alabama.
Bama.
Praise the Lord. Have a great weekend. We're going to record another show that's only seen on Substack. Get the Substack. And
Come
folks,
and join us.
as we go out, we're going to be on Roku soon. Wow. I can't
We got
believe
a
it, man.
Roku channel, dude. Can you believe that?
I cannot. It's being built right now. We're going to be on Roku. A lot of news coming. A lot of new equipment coming in the studio.
Rolling out 4 radio stations, AM, FM.
Yeah, for the first lot.
Yep.
So anyway, praise God.
Amen.
What was this? The little restaurant up here, it would say, praise the Lord, eat a biscuit. That's what it would always say.
There you go.
I kind of like that.
From the skillet to scripture.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Take care. God loves you. Pray for us. Pray for the chaser.
Yes. Lift it up.
Out on the airwaves, mud soaked and loud. Cornbread man talking, biscuit boy proud. Static crackles like a rattlesnake's tail. Voices rolling like a freight train wheel. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Gravy drips in the southern drawl. Stories thick like the cypress tall. Radio rebels riding wild and free, shouting truths like a storm at sea. Hey, hey, can you feel that beat? Boots on the floor, fire in the heat. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, talking live love and southern joy. Cornbread man, biscuit boy, raise your glass, make some noise. Tells the dirt roads, whiskey sky.